Hi everybody, clearing. Okay, so I am going to start with this Divine Masculine reading and ask what the Divine Masculines are experiencing, what's on their conscious mind as far as evolutionary progress. What are they navigating today? Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what is the cutting edge for the masculines energetically. What is the theme of this now moment? Well, I hope we can get something. Oh, there we go. Wow, we get 3. Arcturian Stargate. This seems to be the only one coming out lately. Peace, healing, gentleness, and non-judgment. So they're taking a step back is what I get from that. They're being in that attitude of acceptance is the other thing that I'm getting. And with all of the situations that they're seeing through right now, they're giving them space to be what they are and not what they thought they were and not what they hope they will become. Everything in the masculines' lives right now just seems all well with their soul is the feeling I'm getting. And then we have Chakra Kabbalah, spiritual path, life lessons, and karma. So it is related to seeing through the karma. I'm getting a very transparent feeling here that the masculines have very clear vision with the dynamics, the interactions, I'm hearing the status of their belief systems right now. And so they're understanding their life lessons and their karma as it relates to their journey. So yeah, it just feels like on the edge of a mountain on a lookout tower. They're able to see very clearly the valley below, that valley of the shadow of death, that low point of being bogged down in the thick of things. And now they've come up that mountain and they're looking out at it all. I'm hearing out at their kingdom, out at what is their potential in this world. You know, when you get into the spiritual lens, it does rise above the worldly cares as well, and that's another feeling I'm getting. Guyanine and Cystocene. We saw this for the feminines the other day, but commitment and connection, flexibility and resolution. So this was in the Divine Feminine reading because the feminines were very much seeing the theme of commitment versus connection. And the difference, the contrast between where authentic connection lays, possibly without commitment, and where commitments have come in to try and create connection. And that's the difference. There are worldly commitments and there are spiritual, true, authentic connections. And so the masculines are on that page today. Beautiful. Okay, I am reaching for these. So what would the masculines say to their feminines today regarding this energy of expansive observation? Okay, we've got a few here. So sometimes I wonder if you care. That's interesting. I'm addicted to you, and I think so, yes. Wow, so what I'm getting here is the masculines are thinking that they have more pull towards their feminine than their feminine has towards them. I'm feeling that tables are turning sort of thing. So it's like they're coming up out of the clouds, out of the fog, and realizing that when they can see clearly above it all, that there is this intense connection to their feminine, and they're wondering if that's shared right now. You know, the masculines have been really preoccupied with the things at hand, and they're remembering this connection, and as they're coming back around to thinking of you feminine, they're pretty sure it's a yes for them, but they're on the fence because they don't know exactly where you stand. Okay, beautiful and honest. All right, so let's jump into the main reading. Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what is it that the masculines are thinking about the connection, feeling for the feminine, wishing at this time for the connection. what actions are being taken that are in alignment consciously or by synchronistic serendipity. What is the biggest challenge at this time? What is the spirit solution, spirit guidance solution to that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? Couple more shuffles. So everybody take a deep breath, come into center. I'm hearing hold your current energy in your heart space. Come out of the mind, but think of something you're wanting answered right now regarding your connection, so that that lens is here, because I'm being told some answers are going to be given today for those who are willing to open to seeing them. Okay, so coming into presence, let's see, what are the masculines thinking about the connection? Wow, 7 of Orbs. This is a card of lightening the load and not caring who sees. In other decks, it's quite a strategical, secretive, shady energy even. But this is not caring about external expectations, turning your back to it, not focusing on it, and just doing what's needed for you. For what? The path of destiny. And the masculines are en route to the stars. They are rising above it all. That is the very triumphant energy that we're seeing in the underlying energy as well. They're rising up. They are truly seeing the bigger picture, having that higher vantage point, the freedom, the potential on their path of destiny. So it's beautiful. They're not too concerned with what others would think or say anymore. Okay, so what are the masculines feeling on the heart space for the feminines? We have the 10 of Orbs, clarified by the 8 of Swords. So yeah, they are really processing these last kind of sticky energies. I'm going to bring these messages back up. So I'm addicted to you is quite a lustful energy. It's also a very worldly and codependent. So I'm getting that the last remaining threads of codependency are being let go of. And it's beautiful. There's grace in this. Being on the heart space, we're going to interpret this as a very gentle and compassionate energy about all the misconceptions, all the burdensome thoughts. The 8 and 10 of Swords are both quite entrapping and cumbersome energies, sticky thought patterns, things that have just not given way to ease and grace. One of them is this objectification, the physical, the material realm, and knowing that this is so much more. It's not just this entrenched energy. It is much more sacred than that. So they're in the process of letting go of that and experiencing the freedom that ensues from admitting that it isn't a temptation, it isn't lust, it isn't a lower vibrational thing. It's actually quite noble and quite pure and quite heavenly. The other one is the insecurity. I sometimes wonder if you even care. So the masculines are freeing their own hearts. They're telling themselves the truth. They are understanding it's their mindset that reflects whether or not they are open to the love, because when they're honest with themselves, they absolutely know that the love is here. I think so, yes. And in the reverse, this does indicate they're also questioning those last little remaining places where they hold back, believing that this connection is mutual. Some of that unbalanced energy can be projection, fear, concern that you don't feel the same feminine. So all of those things are being released, and they go hand in hand with the things that they're letting go of consciously in their life, in their mind space. All of these orbs, all of these swords are really letting go of any unnecessary thinking right now. Old misconceptions, beliefs, assumptions, ways of looking at the connection, they're all letting go right now. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for the connection? 9 of Crystals, they're wishing for I'm hearing some are wishing to be single. Some are wishing to end karmic beliefs, karmic connections. And the Seven of Pentacles. So this is the same suit. So they're investing in their own wholeness, their own autonomy, their own sovereignty. So whether they are in situations that they know they need to release and change, or if it's a mindset that they need to embody specifically regarding this connection, they're willing to invest what's needed to come into that independent abundance and wholeness in themselves, so that they can connect from that place that, again, has not anything to do with addiction or doubt or indecision. Perfect. Addiction, doubt, or indecision. Those things are being released as the masculines desire to come into wholeness. So what actions are being taken? Walking away from unnecessary emotional situations. This can be, again, any of those karmic things. This can be third parties, leaving the idea that there needs to be that sort of a spreading the energy too thin that might be stemming from the codependency, the doubt, the indecision, and they're putting the work in. They're deciding not to spread their energy too thin, not to focus on too many things that are external, and rein it in, put the work in, focus on themselves, to let go of some of this last remaining thought process that they're very sincerely going through. So what is the biggest challenge at this time? The moon. We are in this eclipse season, and the high priest. So this is a very spiritual time. Month of December is putting the masculines into uncharted emotional territory. It's rocking their boat. It's tumultuous. It's bringing up all of the stuff from the past. This is a massive cycle. We're getting into the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter on the 21st, on the solstice, for the first time in 800 years. None of us have been alive for this, and it's not only bringing up our own things, but this spiritual lineage on the planet. So the disintegrated masculine and feminine, the integrated feminine here in the moon, and the high priest, the masculine. There's a blending and alchemy in this. And I'm being drawn back to the two water cisterns on this Star of Destiny card. So this is a time of destiny. And because we're doing this purging, this cleaning, the karmic releasing after 800 years, this is also on the DNA level. It's our genealogy. It's all of the conduit of the patterns of our ancestors. And so we're doing a collective recalibration as we come into the age of Aquarius. So that's the biggest challenge. It's how to surf these waves, how to process the balance of the masculine and feminine, how to embody that within, how to let go of the things that are obsolete, outdated information. But it all comes down to the masculines not taking this personally and understanding it's collective, it's generational, and that the load of it is not their burden to carry, is what I'm hearing. So what is the spirit guidance regarding this? Oh, Trinity energy, exactly. This is a personal pursuit on behalf of the collective, but it is a spiritual progress. And so the message here is, this is a team effort. It's not masculine or feminine. It's both, with the unified resolve to work the puzzle spiritually, to team up, to go forward towards the ways that the long-term legacy and abundance are going to be coming in, the loyalty, the true partnership, generational harmony. So there is another very spiritual nudge here as the solution to this. It truly is desiring teamwork, looking at this as a collective effort, whether that's in partnership with twin or just in partnership with humanity, in the name of love, in the name of unity, in the name of going forward for this legacy, for the long-term abundance. So just reiterating that message that this is bigger than the individual. This is bigger than just the frequencies. This is massive, hundreds-year-old energy that we're starting to come into the healing of. Okay, where's the connection going in the near future? Aw, unconditional love, true welling up of the heart space with the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords in the reverse can be interpreted as a major phase of learning. It has been completed, but it's time for review. Both of the twins are being asked to look at the expansive, newfound commitment and openness to prioritize true connection. Unconditional love is finding the connection points, looking within to see accurately the heart space, the unconditional love, and pledging, I'm hearing, going forward to see that, to have that wellspring evident in going forward. I'm really taken by this fountain effect in this. It's like all continually washing. It looks like a torus shape. It's like continually rejuvenating, renewing, replenishing, and allowing any sticky energy to just keep falling off of connection with others. Showing up perpetually from that openness is also what I'm hearing. And that is a conscious pursuit of looking within for that and feeling it on the heart space. So both twins are feeling the relief of the efforts that the masculine is making to offload some of that outdated energy. Okay, let's see here. We will get a spirit guidance card for the feminines. Oh, that was very easy. Lady Venus. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yeah, so this is a time of opening to the new. The heavenly is the unconditional love, and this is a time, feminines, you will be experiencing, I'm hearing, incredible breakthroughs of unconditional love and the new templates. You're starting to go into that high priestess downloading. There was a massive purge. Check out the comments from yesterday's reading. Everybody was crying. And those tears are truly releasing the old paradigms. They're letting go of those outdated things, letting go of having to carry that. And now it's made room, feminines, for true channeling and an increase of discernment from the heavenlies and the astral realm. Deep insights are coming forward. The masculine card has gone on the floor already. One sec. Okay, so we get magic manifesting. We had this for the masculines the other day. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So yeah, there's a lot coming up from within to be released, masculines. All of the codependency, the indecision, and the doubt specifically. Stick with it. You are releasing, you're letting go, you're tapping into faith, into the attitudes of unity and teamwork and triumph. I'm hearing victory and aligning, both aligning with this unconditional love. Okay, many blessings, twins, and I will see you tomorrow.